a lot of water in here. Yeah, I'm really surprised that all of that grass
was in there.
Even got in there because it's covered up.
It's literally like a couple of about 10 mil, maybe a 5 mil gap, because you need to swing round.
I'm trying to.
I think it's already chipped some. That's going to be a pain, isn't it? Because the fire's on that side, I don't want it too close to the fire because it's gas.
So neither of us have been to the boat for a couple of weeks, but we just unlocked it and everything and saw there's loads of water in the engine bay. Take a look at this. There is a lot of water in here. We have a wet and dry vac, so we're going to use that to get the water out of there, I think. Or the bilge pump, actually. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out.
Obviously the big one
would need to be cut down, but it could be cut to overhang slightly.
I mean, that is overhanging.
Yeah, but that's too much.
100 mil both sides. You kind of want it like that, then
yeah,
basically batten to batten.
Want it, yeah. But I'm wondering if I'm just being, if we are just being.
Me, you mean?
Just being.
Oh, we got there in the end.
Picky. And a centimetre outside matters.
Well, it depends on what you're talking about.
My fault. Oh, it's so cute. I'm scared about cutting the worktop. I don't want us to mess it up.
This wall does that at a massive angle.
Okay.
So I scooched this over a smidgen on this little bit so the kitchen didn't come in and follow the wall. I did it so it went back against the wall, so it's flush both sides. But because I've done that, it's a big angle. I can actually see the angle, it's quite a bad angle.
Will other people see it or will just you see it? Because I haven't noticed.
I haven't noticed until now.
And I don't really overly care about it being perfect. Because it's an old boat. It's not going to be.
Well, it's straight.
Well, as straight as can be.
This side's good.
I'm still worried that the tap won't fit on that side, but that's another. That's another obstacle for another day.
It is another obstacle for another day. And I also need to run a gas line to here, down the boat. But it used to run on that side. I'm going to swap it to this side. That's going to be a pain, isn't it? Because the fire's on that side. I don't want it too close to the fire because it's gas.
Oh. Well then, I don't think we should do the gas line on the fire side then.
Kind of have to though, because that's where the cooker is, isn't it?
We really cocked that up, didn't we?
Oh no, because we're going to have fire line stuff. It has to be fire lined so it doesn't catch the timber and everything. So we'll put a fireboard, so we'll run it behind the board.
Would that pass the BSS with the fire being right next to the gas line? Or do we... Because imagine if we put the fire in and then... Yeah, we do need to look it up. Because imagine if we put it in and then we make a giant hole in the ceiling for it. And then it doesn't pass the safety cert. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at the BSS right now. And also just talk it through with each other, because I think we both kind of feel like the gas should be on the opposite side to the fireplace, because that just makes sense, common sense. So if that's the case, it means that we both need to be moving this over here, and we need to kind of know, do we need to know that now, Mike, before we cut the worktop?
Ideally, because we'll end up cutting it a bit too long or too short on this side, so...
Yeah. So we're going to try and figure that out now before we cut the worktop. And I feel like this is always the way, isn't it? Like every time you go to do something on the boat, you realise that there's about 4 or 5 different other decisions or things you have to do before you can do the task that you actually intended to do that day. So we're going to figure it out and hopefully get the worktop cut and inside the boat today. So I'm not at the boat today, as you can tell, because I've been taking some time to myself today to just do all the hair care things, as you can see, and normally I don't really have time to straighten my hair, so this wouldn't have been possible to have that bit of TLC without today's sponsor, HelloFresh. One of our biggest struggles since starting the boat project is eating healthy foods, because after long days and nights on the boat, it just is a lot easier to get takeaways and have microwave meals or snacks. But we both are really trying to be a lot healthier nowadays, so that's why I'm really enjoying HelloFresh. You can order right from the HelloFresh app, and they deliver pre-portioned ingredients and step-by-step instructions straight to your doorstep, which is perfect for me because I am now able to still eat healthy without having to do the food shopping or the meal planning, because HelloFresh just handles that for me. And they recently started this range called Super Quick, which I love because it's literally meals that you can make in 15 minutes. So 15 minutes later you can have a healthy meal, which is perfect for me, from just £3.15 per portion, and that is before the discount that you will get for using the link below in the description. I personally think that HelloFresh is really good value for money. Click the link in the description below and use our exclusive discount code to get 60% off your first box and 25% off your next 2 months.
Yeah, so the BSS says to be 75mm away minimum for any flues or exhaust vents. So once we'll have the gas will be right under here, and then we'll have a fireboard obviously, so we can tile against that, and then the flue will be about there. So there to there, I mean 75mm is going to be here. But if you bring it back 75mm about there, but that's where our board's going to be, so it's going to be behind that, and then the flue is going to probably be about 150, if not more. No. Breathe, the fly went in my face. Straight down my throat. Just gotta work out how to cut that.
If we are,
I might have to just keep playing it down nicely.
Can we do the side that's going to be on the wall?
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Not this.
With the worktop on, yeah, you got 60mm. So with 40mm worktop,
Yeah.
you're 20mm high.
That's not bad.
Pretty good. How far down we are, which makes no sense because we just raised that up 10mm. Maybe the legs aren't pushing up properly.
if you're raising all of them together, then the height from here to there, if that's what you're measuring, is always going to stay the same. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Oh my days, if I knew that was what we were doing an hour ago.
Wow.
I could have put an end to this misery.
You could have done.
I'm sorry, I didn't realise that's what was happening. I think that's what it is, right?
Okay. It's my head. Yeah, well, I was just taking this off just to clear it all up, but because they cut the grass, all the grass has gone in the holes that the drain holes.
And that's why there's so much water in the engine bay.
Yeah. I couldn't even see that a minute ago.
The hole?
No.
Oh, there's grass in it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's great, isn't it?
No, I can't even see that hole.
So,
there's the hole.
So that's why it flooded in there.
Wouldn't surprise me. And it had covers over this. I don't understand how it's done that. How it's got in there. Get some sort of apron around there. Stop anything blowing in. Now that's the cause. Well, that's all I can think of is the cause.
Same.
Can't think of it being the canal.
No, it's not the canal. The water was in.
We'd know by now.
Yeah, we would. Well, it would have sank if it was the canal.
Yeah.
And the water would have looked a lot dirtier, I think. Yeah, I'm really surprised that all of that grass
was in there.
Even got in there because it's covered up.
It's literally like a couple of about 10 mil, maybe a 5 mil gap. It's like there's nothing there.
Yeah.
It's fine, move on, get annoyed, move on.
Let's move on then.
Move on. What were we doing?
I don't even know. Worktop. Oh, I'm moving all of this stuff.
Yes.
And then we're going to move the sink down here. And then we're going to use this as a bench to cut the worktop. Yeah,
just because it's raining outside and it's oak. And as soon as you get, because it's unfinished, you can sand stuff out, but as soon as water goes in, it likes to suck it in, and then you'll get watermarks in it, and it won't be very nice. Now put your hand on that. I sanded this bit on the corners. I haven't done this one yet, but we're sanding this one because I had a bit of a dent there to get out, and it's sanded up quite nicely, but also they're quite sharp edges, and just to take that little piece off, not to round it, but just to take a little bit of that corner off.
The sharpness.
The sharpness, exactly. Yeah, we're going to silicone down the edges here just to stop any water going down these, so we'll silicone up there, but we'll silicone it before we oil it, because previous experience of you oil it and then the silicone doesn't quite stick to the oil, so at least it will stick to the timber, and then we'll oil it afterwards. Nice sealant. Where's that line you want to go to? So ideally, there really, isn't it?
Yep.
That's got like no.
Doesn't
maybe
really
there.
touch.
It might have to go on a block because the sink is quite high, and then you won't be able to do that with it.
Really?
Yeah, look.
Oh yeah.
So I might have to make a little block out of the oak that we've got.
That's fine.
Just like a little section that pops it up to about sort of there.
Well, you can use the offcut.
Which means we can go back a little bit. Swing round.
I'm trying to.
That's what I was saying. I won't put through the angle. Let go. Completely. Careful, because this is the front. I think it's already chipped some. Yeah, it has, majorly.
Hang on, I'm falling over.
It's not bad. I need to sort underneath out majorly. So I've got to just run it on there again and then we're done.
Woo! It fits. Click the link in the description below and use our exclusive discount code Driftwood60 to get 60% off your first box and 25% off your next 2 months.